Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to Aaron's little blog today. We're talking about Vima again. And I want to spend a bit of time with you on something that is quite important because most probably due to a lack of understanding and also there are some ignorant people out there. When you take on the whole concept of MLM, and if you look at my previous videos you'll understand what I mean, it's multi-level marketing. Now, multi-level marketing and a pyramid scheme in structure are very similar, okay? And they're similar for one simple reason, is that you need a lot of recruits in a pyramid scheme and in multi-level marketing, okay? Let's be honest. The only difference is this. When you have a pyramid scheme, the guy at the top or the girl at the top, whoever, devises the scheme, they will take a large portion of the money. So it starts off like this. Let's say someone enrolls in a pyramid scheme, okay, and the initial enrollment fee or the cost or the product costs $500. What happens usually is you don't get a fair cut of what the person, let's say the person spends $500 to get in the business. The guy at the top will get a disproportional chunk because he is the first one or she is the first one in the run or the ladder. So as it filters down, okay, the money goes back up, but maybe the money goes this way, 25% for the person who signed in, kind of 10%, then 5%. But disproportionately, the person at the top may receive in the end something like 30%, which is greater than all the other levels combined. In multi-level marketing, one of the biggest differences is, and we're talking Vima here, is that, I'm going to give you an example now. If I'm a customer and I come into the business and I buy a silver pack, okay, so that gives me the opportunity to be a brand partner, and it gives me about $160, depending which country you're in, worth of product per month. Now, the way Vima works in multi-level marketing is that whoever the sponsor or the upline person directly above you that signed you into the business, gave you the opportunity, or sold you the product, will get a commission of what your monthly take is, okay? So your monthly product supply, they will get a commission of that. Now that commission is proportionate to how much you are taking per month. And that single thing there defines, is a basic definition and the difference between multi-level marketing and a pyramid scheme. At the end of the day, the person at the top does not make more money than the people below, okay? The only reason in Vima that person is going to make more is if that person worked harder, because the way the commission structure is for the sign-ups, you've got frenzy bonuses, fast start bonuses, upfront bonuses. So it's geared to drive you and incentivize you to actually make money and change your lifestyle. But in no way can this be classed as a pyramid. So please do a bit of your own research, okay? Multi-level marketing, pyramid scheme. I'm just going to take you over to the computer so you can kind of mind size what this whole thing looks like. And you can see how similar it is in concept. But, rewind this tape. If people come at you and say it's a pyramid scheme, then, get this down, guys. Come back at them with an answer. And, you don't have to be rude about it. But as I said, a revolution, you're joining a new business. This takes time, patience, and education. And, leave that book open. So if they challenge you, be patient, take your time. But you need some ammunition to, put them right and put their minds at ease that, yes, this is not a pyramid scheme, even though there's stuff on the internet, okay? Educate these people. And educate them in a way that it's scientific, it's proven. Give them the website details of the websites you've looked at and you've seen, that give a very concise breakdown from the experts. So, you're not just taking my word from it. You're actually going and doing your own research and you can get a better definition. But always remember, I've only got 5 to 7 minutes to try and do these videos. So come and have a look here. Okay, with Vima, this is basically what you're doing, okay? How are you going to make your income? You don't have to sign all of these people up yourself, okay? What you're doing is, let's say you get 3 people in, alright? Now these guys beneath you get another 3 people in, that guy gets another 3 people in, that guy gets another people in, and this whole thing just keeps going. Now, when you set up your business and, you can keep recruiting and adding these people underneath you, this person here might have done really well and they need, the other side of their leg, okay? There's a power leg and a profit leg, and we'll go into this later. If you want to know the details exactly about VEMA, please get a hold of me. In the other videos, you've got my email address, zenmaster2288@gmail.com. Drop me comments on here, or just contact me directly and I'll explain it to you. But anyway, if you go down here, what happens is, from here to here, you're getting a bonus, even if you just sit here and do nothing. Once these guys keep going, you get a bonus. So that's why we always say in this business, the only real way, if you do the hard yards in the first kind of 2 years to 3 years, you can't really fail unless you pull out. Because if you're in this position here and you've got numbers down here, you're getting a slice of the pie. You don't actually need to do anything. But what most smart people do is when they get to here and they've got maybe 1,000 people beneath them, then, or while they're growing themselves, like with these videos, they start training the people here. And why they train the people here is because if these guys do well, and then this guy identifies himself as a champion, this girl here is putting her hand up and saying, I really want to run with this lady here as well, then the next level's down. Okay, they're the champions, and they in turn also educate, and they provide a guidance and I guess a role of a senior person in your big team. And what it does for you is, you cannot run, like when this reaches 1,000 people, you cannot run this individually by yourself. Okay, everything would come to a grinding halt, and everyone would start making less commission because sign-ups would drop off, etc. But if you delegate your duties and you train and build people, and this is where it becomes exciting. You still have to prospect, always remember that, get new leads. But if you start sharing your knowledge with the people under you, then the job becomes a lot easier. And these people become better equipped at signing people up and selling product, and the ones beneath them, and the ones beneath them, etc., etc. So, do your own research on it. There's a lot of websites. Let's go back over. But it will help you to get to, your head around this, and, what I've shown you, the whole, multi-level marketing concept that has been around for a long time. And as I've said before, VEMA's taken that multi-level marketing. That's the basic, I guess that the incentive and reward system is based on multi-level marketing. But by no way is it a pyramid scheme. Remember, guys, this is in 48 countries. It's been operating for 9 years in exactly the same business model that it currently is. I'm sure if it was a pyramid scheme, it would be shut down. But if you look at the true definition of a pyramid scheme, they can't shut it down because it isn't a pyramid scheme. That's it. So hopefully that clarifies, some, of the, maybe objectives